you can have the honors of Team 1 again.
Wonderful. Alright, ship number 1, Poodle Moth, good name. Hawacha fish, piloted by Merwin, with Carronade on left and Gatling on right. His ally is the Flying Flounder, a Mobula, piloted by Captain Scoreboard. Scrowbeard is a common mistake. It has a Hades on top, 2 Artemises on the bottom, and 2 Banshees on the middle deck.
Then for Clan, we have the Records piloted by Infinity Omelette. It's a Hawacha fish with 2 flamethrowers on the side. Joining them in battle is the Mauler 8, piloted by Nietzsche's Mustache. It's a galleon with Lumberjack, Heavy Flag, Hades, and on the back a flare gun. On the other side, 2 Hawachas, my bad.
I can feel like you were trying to read on the right side what what they said. Oh, but you pronounce it wrong. I'm sure Haskara is going to be mad at you. It's bacon flare, bro. It's bacon flare.
Oh yeah, bacon flare. Yeah. Let's not bring flares into the stream because.
No, I'm not mad on that. I'd be mad on. I'd be going nuts over Hawachas, but.
Oh, for goodness sake, you're one of those.
No, I'm not one of those. I am. Yeah.
Ah, fair enough. Okay, it looks like the Mauler is just taking a wide position on the map with a good overview, while the Records is going low, trying to sneak in later on. Flying Fire looking the complete wrong way. Haven't even spotted him.
I think they're out of rendering distance.
I can see him from this distance, but that might be because I'm spectating. I'm not sure. They might as well have turned on their tunnel visions.
Well, this is very
Although,
chill.
just like the Mauler did see him, he's moving forwards.
Yeah, Poodle Moth is definitely not seeing him yet. He's turned 45 degrees towards the southwest. Currently watching the Mobula's captain off the helm.
Oh, Flying Father got spotted right into the open. They don't even. No, now that the spots are out now, we're going to see action coming out here. Although no shots have been fired yet.
Kind of a very relaxing start to a match.
Well, almost 17 minutes remaining on the clock. Oh, they're flying the first shots. Could officially say shots have been fired. But Mobula is sitting kind of awfully still there. I would love to see him make a bit of movement. At least try to dodge that Lumberjack to avoid this balloon being destroyed. Yeah, it looks like the Mobula is definitely drawing on the worst end of that deal, with the armor being scratched and the balloon being downed already once, balloon being down twice, I have to say.
And that's also because they're slightly out of Artemis range. They're missing about a galleon's length to get into Artemis range, which is very tough for them.
They should be in range though.
What is this, like a long-range Hawacha going out? Not picking up any disables, but probably damaging some of the weapons. We can actually check.
Yeah, those Artemis should be in range, definitely. They're just not picking up any components. Oh, they did pick up the Lumberjack. That's the important one. We should give them a minute to breathe there. But those Hades are still going out, not hitting many of them though. But should give them time to repair their balloon and get their damage going on. As long as they can keep that Lumberjack down, they should be relatively safe at this distance.
Interesting.
Although now the Record does come in. The Puddlemoth can intercept in time, we might know those Hawachas go out there, picking up some components.
Backing off though again.
Yeah, the Puddlemoth comes in with the Hawacha.
I think that was one
relatively good shots, but still they miss an awful amount. Flying Vandal does lose its balloon again. They need to get into cover and fast if they're not gonna start picking up perma damage there.
Also, they're they're directly above the bridges, which is not going to be good for them.
Yeah, your first hand experience of that. Sorry,
Titanium
had
bridges.
to bring it up. Had to bring it up.
Shh. Don't remind me.
I don't understand why they're not turning for the Rackets at this point. Like, if they all start focus fire on it, they could really quickly bring it down and then quickly focus on the Mauler. But right now, it looks like both ships are just going to duel this out,
Maybe
not
that's what they
supporting each
want.
other.
If the Mobula can get close enough and keep the Lumberjack disabled, they may have a
Yeah,
chance
but
to take down
that
the...
hasn't been working out too much for them so far.
That is true, but they are staying quite far away. I think the closer they were, the probably better for
The
them.
closer they are, the easier it's going to be to aimed at Lumberjack.
That is true. Unless you're inside of arming rate. No, I'm kidding. That's a bad idea.
They need to be really close for that, but I guess if that happens, they'll definitely turn to their close range side.
At this point, the Poodle Moth and the Rackets are dancing a dangerous game of fish. Hawacha fish.
Founding Father does lose his balloon again. Hull is on fire at this point. With 14 minutes remaining.
Ooh. The Poodle Moth is currently in a bad position. All engines down. Hull is about to go down. Missing one gun, but that's not done quite.
Yeah, I don't understand why the Mobula is not helping out. Like, of course, they will get focused by the Galleon, but if they can help Butter Ellen pick up the kill, then they can double down on the Galleon, which should give him a good kill. He'll break on the Puddlemoff. He's eating Hawacha fully down there, with only one engine left. Ooh, this doesn't look too good for them. The Flamethrower is really working out for Clan at this point. I did not expect it to go that well.
After all, they're not cake, but they do like the flames.
Good move there by the Puddlemoff, like using its backside of the ship to quickly bounce the Rackets out of arc here. They don't have an Watcher though, it's just gonna get them into a disadvantage the moment the Rackets is into arc. Who looks like a Founding Father lost its hull as well on this point, with most components disabled on their ship. They do manage to get them back up though, but I guess they're trying to get cover behind that pillar over there, but it doesn't really work out.
It's a very small pillar. Oh, but now they're actually shooting at the Rackets.
Yeah, I doubt it's already going to be too late for this point. Although the Puddlemoff does seem to have stabilized a little bit in this goldfish fight. No, wait, they...
Just as you say so.
Yeah,
You jinxed
I
it,
may
you
have
didn't-
jinxed it there for
You
the
didn't
red team.
knock the wood.
They're way too far out of each other to actually lend proper support.
Problem is, if he leaves that cover, he'll have the little.
Yeah, he's gonna
he
get
has.
massively focused down. With the Puddlemoff losing its hull again, the two side engines and all of its guns. It looks like the Founding Father is just gonna try to sit behind the cover and just try to snipe, I guess, from this point. Although the Galleon starts to move this... Yeah, they might have to get it. I kind of like the position, but right now it looks like Clan is just turning them out of their own position, using it against them, forcing them to retreat and focus fire on them again, leaving their goldfish all alone at this point.
At the moment, their goldfish is not winning the goldfish fight. It is a very slow fight, but it definitely is not winning it.
Ooh, did you get a good Hawacha off down there? He's picking up all the free guns from the Rackets. Don't understand that ram at this point. Ooh, doesn't look like a... looks like the Founding Father still has issues with the Galleon. Just saying, fuck it, I'm going into hard cover. Just trying to, I guess, just prepare. Although it looks like they're in a decent position now to lend support to their ally. Although it looks like the Galleon might have that same idea in a minute. Although I'm not really sure what he's going to try. He's probably going to try to get between it. If they're going to double down on the Puddlemoff, this could be deadly. Oh, hull breaks on the Rackets over here. Looks like their fire support is paying off now. The Galleon not being able to help at this particular point.
Racket is probably going to try to get out of there. I mean, yeah, it looks like they're trying to get a bit of distance between the Puddlemoth and themselves.
Now the Mauler is trying to fire for the Pudelmoth. Not really. Yeah, they're moving into cover right now. The Flying Founder has decided that he's going after the Mauler again, trying to fire for him. They do pick up one of his engines. Nice Hades shots down there as well. It's kind of funny. It looks like we have a bit of a circle maneuver here. Racket's going after the Founder going after the Mauler, and the Mauler going after the Pudelmoth at this point.
Oh, but the Mauler just switched over to the Flying Flounder.
Ooh, looks like we might actually see a double team up over here. With only 9.5 minutes remaining. Still no kill. Like the one who's going to pick up the first kill is probably going to win this.
Oh, the
Whole break on the Rackets here. Mobilat just bearing down on him. Hades and Artemis is going out there, not picking up the kill fast though.
It's a slow and painful.
Pudelmoth balloon broken again.
Slow and painful deaths that are the most rewarding.
Yeah, this is definitely like a war of exhaustion.
And positioning, yes.
Of course, of course. Looks like the Pudelmoth is moving into cover just to get a breather here. They do manage to get everything repaired, so they should be combat ready again. Although the Flying Founder does take a lot of damage down there, especially with the Rackets going up now. Pudelmoth fires how much at first. Well, looks like the Racket fired for the Founder and ignored the Pudelmoth in this case. Now they're in the open.
But they're backing up toward their allies, so they should be fine. Get their hold back up. That was a good Hawacha by the Racket. He did miss firing at the Pudelmoth, which resulted in their Hawacha getting disabled just before reloading. But since they backed off anyway, it was worth it, I'd say. Didn't take any perma damage and managed to disable some of the Mobula's components, pushing him back a bit more, giving the advantage to the Galleon again.
No, I just had a freaky thought we could have a coin flip situation if this goes on.
Oh god. So how do these coin flips go along? Well, no, I believe that one of these teams will be able to kill each other.
Of course, if they pick up the kill, we wouldn't have a coin flip. If we have, though, I'll explain how it's going to work. Although, to be honest, you shouldn't have a coin flip unless it's like the finals, like it really, really need it. But it looks like the Flying Founder is going to they're coming fully into the open. Ooh, some good Hawachas actually there.
Nice.
Excellent Hawachas there. Racket now moving in. If they focus fire now, they could pick up the kill here. Although they are completely in the open against the Mauler, which should have perfect arcs on everything.
And the problem is also the Mauler has an advantage because he can move behind cover in case he's getting focused too much. Which means,
of course he can, although Rackets is also wide in the open, so he doesn't have that advantage. And something tells me that they're not going to try to get the kill on the Galleon first. The Flying Founder lost his balloon, so this Artemis is out of arc. Looks like the Racket is going to move back to dodge the Hawacha. And put them off to get out of there really quick if they don't want to get focused fired.
I'm going to say this is a very even game. I don't think there would be this much dancing without the teams being very even.
I was kind of hoping a bit more for a close quarter madness, but I guess this is kind of entertaining to watch as well. It's indeed an excellent match to watch, going very equally from both sides. Oh, it looks like we have confirmation on the other match. 5-0 for the Skyborns against the Circle in the Sand.
You mean Dimitri's Angels, eh?
Yeah, my bad.
It's the same.
Well, Huskar tied to me Skyborn won, so
yeah. Blame it on Huskar.
Yes, always blame Huskar. You can always blame a mad flare engineer.
Wouldn't be the first time today. Wait, no, it might be the first time.
No, actually, second time. He lost connection during one of the first matches, so he didn't ref it.
Alright, well done, yes. Nice fireworks coming out from the Poodle Moth. While the focus fire on the, well, not, I wouldn't say focus fire, but the flying flounder is definitely getting the worst part of the stick. Worst
Part of the deal.
shortest part of the stick. The don't stand in the kitchen kind of thing. Was it don't throw stones in the kitchen if you can't?
Oh, it looks like it's going to be a hull break on the flying founder if they don't fix it quickly. Balloon break on them. Oh, they need to get the cover and fast.
There we go, hull break on the flying flounder. No flags going out.
Ooh, good watch again from the by the looks of it. Yeah, excellent, nicely done.
Oh,
Hull break
this
on
is
the
bad.
flying founder again, though.
They're very close to the terrain. That was very close. They just lost their hull and just managed to get their balloon up before hitting the terrain. That could have been the death of them there.
Yeah, they need to get their position changed up a little bit, especially being so close to the ground over there. Like, they need to get out of there.
Yeah, especially because it's a sloped hill, so the only option is to get a bit closer to them and fall to the sea. Watery grave. Which might give them a bit more time falling, but still. Another hull break on the flying flounder.
Again, excellent Hawacha there from the Budamov. They're firing this Hawachas quite excellently, I have to point out. Again, disabling the side guns on the galleon, giving their ally a bit of breather, I guess.
It seems like they are moving in now.
Well, with just almost 3 minutes left, I guess they don't really have a choice if they want to avoid the coin flip here. Although something tells me there's going to be a kill any second. Well, I pray for it. I don't want to be that ref that has to do a coin flip.
Well, what's wrong with doing a coin flip?
Way too much.
Alright. I mean, we're gonna go into overtime and extended time and even more time, and then at some point there's gonna be coin flip, a worst case scenario. But I doubt that's gonna happen, to be honest. I gotta say though, with the flying flounder, if it takes that cover that's to his left, below, he might not have the height advantage, but he may be able to get into cover if he's under too much fire. Oh, it seems like they're focusing the rackets.
Looks like the timer is going towards the 2 minutes, with still no kill on either side.
Oh, some crazy hate is going out from the flying flounder. Oh, okay, I see. I didn't have this perspective, so I thought he was aiming at the galleon. I was like, what?
Ooh, Flying Founder is in trouble there, by the way. Just look at this hull. It's about to break down there. They do manage to get the balloon back up.
Good on watch it coming out from the rackets, disabling the Poodle Moth. Ooh, the rackets coming in way more aggressive at this point.
Yeah, I guess they have no choice. I guess everyone wants to avoid that coin flip.
They're turning for the flying flounder, exposing their engines.
Losing both turning engines by the looks of it. Like Flying Flounder is moving back now. He's probably going to try to deliver a killing blow on the rackets over here, like his ally is going to try to do now. Although with his balloon down, it's going to be tricky. Ooh, hull break here. Hawacha going out. We might see a kill here. Ooh, this is going to be very, very close.
Gatling coming out from the Poodle Moth. This may be it. At the same time, the flying flounder is very close to the ground.
This is a very, this is a very, very close match.
It's going either way at the moment. It can go either way. Flying flounder losing his balloon. he should still have time before he hits the ground. But the racket managed to disable the Poodle Moth slightly. But they're returning the favor. Oh god, what is this? What was that sound?
That was my stopwatch that I use for SCS.
Oh man. I wouldn't want to.
Looks like we're going to have another additional 3 minutes here, where the teams can completely start to break each other apart. Well, basically at this point anyone can just yeah. Right now both red side ships are damaged, and the Racket is heavily damaged as well, while it's still in combat with the Poodle Moth, trying to get away, I guess. The Flying Founder, he is on the ground here. Oh, he's not
just
yet.
Hull broken. Oh, this might be it. Very good dodge.
If he would move into cover right now, he could just buy himself some time to repair, but...
Oh, at the moment he's either lucky or dodging everything. He just managed to dodge like a whole volley of lumbers.
Ooh, and there goes his balloon again. I guess if he can get into cover right now, but that would leave the Poodle Moth dangerously in the open.
He doesn't have much of a choice, he doesn't have the height advantage, and that's...
Poodle Moth's hull heavily on fire, hull break on the Poodle Moth, full Hawatcher going in. Oh, doesn't kill him though.
But they're going in for a second attempt.
With 2 minutes of overtime left, Hawatcher going out again. We might see a kill here.
Oh, so close. Flamethrower kill. No, they get their hull back up.
I'm going to call a hat and call the win for Clan here.
Call a hat?
Oh!
They haven't won yet, but the titanium bridge! The irony!
Oh, he's gonna get stuck on the bridge if he doesn't move quickly.
Real. Very good engineering on that
This
ship.
is some real gladiator entity here, a fight to the death. Both teams spell victory and just not going to give up here. I like the gameplay here.
Trying to come in to help his ally. Poodle Moth just managing to get away from a fight.
Oh, he does get into cover though there. Although the Racket is behind him. And 1 minute of overtime left.
This is super exciting. Not one kill, but it's just itching back and forth between them. But at this point they got the Racket separated from the galleon. This may give red...
And that's the 30 seconds left.
After this, is there another overtime? Active engagement?
No. If this overtime ends, let me quickly read the proper rules on it. We should have a coin flip if they don't pick up the kill.
A shame. To the bitter end. Well, that doesn't count, unfortunately.
Okay,
I wouldn't...
let me get the thing I have for the coin flip. To make it all fair, Waters, do you know how to stream a page, how to stream a web page on your stream?
Oh, yeah, give me a couple seconds to set that up.
Just to keep it fair, I'll send you the link for Steam, so everyone can watch how this coin flip turns out. I did lose connection while I was searching for my coin flip web page. Just give me 1 moment.
I don't think they're very happy that there is a coin flip, but
nobody's happy with a coin flip. Well, it's according to the rules. You have 3 minutes of overtime, and after that there is a coin flip, unfortunately. Okay. Okay, so gonna have it very simple here.
Hold on,
If
send me the link.
yes, I have through Steam, but you're offline for some reason. So
Yes, just in TeamSpeak if that's alright.
Hey, wake up.
yes, there's the link. So if it's red wins, if it's heads, yeah.
Did I just mess it up?
No, just pick up the coin flip. Blue wins if it's tails, red wins if it's heads. Yeah.
So blue wins if it's tails, red wins if it's heads. Alright, so I refresh the page and we get a coin flip.
Yeah.
Here we go, guys.
Hit it.
It's heads.
It's heads.
Hats. It's always hats. A shame. So yes, my first stream and I get to be part of a coin flip. Wonderful.
Well, you can now
counts as
officially say
breaking
you
SCS.
have won it all. So
I guess so. Yeah, that's true. It's a real shame though that they got a kill at the end, and I don't believe they won. Is that right? Was blue tails? I already forgot. Steffen.
yeah.
That's a shame. You know, I feel like we should have just bent the rules a slight bit. You know, we should have the power to do so.
Yes, but then the entire structure of SCS.
People are going ham.
Looks like people are objecting to the coin flip on this point.
Alright, well, that was an interesting game of positioning. There was multiple times when either one of the fish, or even the flounder, could have succumbed to the enemy. But unfortunately, the one kill that happened about 5 to 10 seconds after time ran out. And if you guys don't agree to this, of course, you will have to talk to Luosi probably, or whoever else is. I mean, Steffen, you're in charge.
I
at the
am
moment, but,
I
like,
am
the rules
basically
can't really
hosting
change.
SCS at this point, but this is my third SCS, so it doesn't feel right making major rule changes yet. So I do feel sorry for these teams that they had to go through with this.
20 minutes of hard fight, finally a kill, and then a coin flip. That is just